Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Thursday, the 29th of December. We're about to say hello to a new year. It's 42 degrees out here. I think that's probably all the warm it ever got today. It's kind of look like this, light drizzle, which I'm feeling on my face right now. Just these light sprinkles, but man, I just been having an absolute ball messing around with these RC cars. Holy moly. So last night when I ran this thing, I did not have the brushless motor in it. It was just a stock Traxxas motor in it. And I go to put the motor in it this morning, and I realized, oops, I don't have all the stuff to do it. Because with that lighting kit, it's important that you have something that tells it when you're putting the brakes on and stuff like that. So another thing too I need, which I think this motor will kind of take care of this. But last night, if you notice, I was kind of stumbling and stalling in between talking there. I realized that I was having, what do I do here? I can't lift, hold on. With the stock setup, it has a motor sensing wire that feeds in to this controller for the lights. It's kind of a regulator and controller and stuff. Look at that plug that plugs in that thing. And anyway, when I put the brushless motor in, I don't have that power wire. But as it turns out, with this TQI, yeah, this is not in there correctly. That's another thing I'm missing. I need another extension cord for the steering servo. So, yeah, no water crossings today. I'm just not even in the mood to get this thing dirty yet. Anyway, none of this stuff was going to work. But I got to pondering and thinking about stuff I can put this thing in. And this TQI system is smart enough that I don't have to have that brake sensor plugged in. It automatically knows. It's got a what do you call it? Not a potentiometer, but a it can tell the angles and speed. I hate when something just totally escapes me the name of something. But anyway, because even with the app running, because you got this Bluetooth thing on the back, that app is great. I can control the lights and everything. It's just no end to what you can do with it. But anyway, I can't run the lights until I get some more connectors for it. But yeah, everything's together. That motor is just silent. It's amazing how quiet that thing is. You hear the gearbox more than anything else. The gearbox is quite noisy on Traxxas. They live forever, but they're noisy. But yeah. Here's the servo, and that's that Hobbywing motor. That's part of the lighting kit. And inside and underneath here is just wires and controllers going everywhere. And that controller plugs into the regulator or the module, the lighting power module, Pro Scale. That thing's pretty cool. But see, the power wire for that is not there. So I'm going to trick this thing with a pass-through. I got some TX60, comes in a dual pack, whatever. Anyway, it's a pass-through that has a, what do they call that thing? A PST or something like that cord. So I'll be able to power that up, and all the lights will work fine. And between the computer here, it'll tell us without the motor sensing wire plugged in, it knows. I was watching something today going, I don't think Traxxas even knows this, because Traxxas tells you have to have that plugged in. No, you don't. The brake lights still work. It realizes you're hitting the brakes. That motor is magical though. Oh, it's so quiet. And just the crazy slow speed with all the power. I mean, it's like a rock crawler's dream. These Hobbywing. This is the Fusion Pro, the 2300 kilovolt one. I think that's the only one you get now. You used to have an option between the 18. I think they were like 1,200 and then the 1,800. I don't know. They went through some phases, but they're 2,300 now. They're just a little faster. But yeah, she's all done. The BEC, the Traxxas BEC that I have coming has a taller box, and I've got the extension cables, everything I need to finish the thing off, so the lights and everything will work. But the app is magical, how you can control all the lights, you control the vehicle. Then you have a programmer, a little LED card. It's just a waterproof cover or plug, and you go and you can control all the parameters of the motor. And it actually has a BEC setting itself. You can set it at 6 volts or 7.6 or whatever it is. But so this BEC is controlling the servo, so it won't let it get overpowered. So I think that's what was going on last night, is this thing was sucking too much from the stock receiver last night. The steering was acting all wonky. I would go and I'd go to turn, it just wouldn't react. If I stopped, then it would turn. But loving this stuff. Brings back the good old days. The power button is so much nicer than stock too. It's that little round, little nubby thing that the stock speed controller has on it. I mean, you get used to it, but half the time you're going, am I even pushing that thing? Alrighty. Yep, I see the mist getting inside my car. You know that high-pitched sound, if you guys have brushed power tools compared to brushless power tools, how they have that high-pitched whining sound that they make, especially at lower speeds. Just if you got dogs do not like that. You know, playing around with this thing in the house. But listen, no brush motor sound. Got slow, you can, I mean, at that speed, it's got full power. You don't have to like rev it up to get power out of it. Here's full speed in first gear. Oh, I'll get my hand on the steering wheel here. Oh, another thing that's very irritating about the stock speed control is you have to double tap reverse. Initially, it's just, it stops it. It's like a brake. Then you have to let go and tap. You got to go tap, tap in reverse to get reverse. This one's just like a regular RC car. Forward, reverse. This is in the that's in the high gear. That low gear is low. But even in the high gear, I think it's only like 8 miles an hour. Ooh, I need to turn that brake off a little bit. It's literally locking up when I let go of the throttle. You have control of all of that with the motor. That's some cool stuff though. Oh yeah, watch. As soon as I let go of the throttle, it locks up. Yeah, that's too much. We'll back that off a little bit. I think I actually bumped that thing up. Typical guy thing. If a little's good, a lot's got to be a whole bunch better. But that steering servo sure has some power. It had the same servo as the truck. They're gonna have to do the servo trick on the truck as well. And you get these things rock crawling, you get them bound up, and the stock servo just don't handle it. Look, you can see the power light inside there. It's kind of a bummer I don't have the lights on, but we'll get that done quick. So I'm gonna goof around here a little bit before it gets wet. Find some place to goof off or switch it in second gear and chase a dog around or something. Kelly says some of you guys on Facebook go, "Dadgum, Shawn and those RC cars got me thinking." I'm a-looking. The rock crawlers are really cool because there's no intimidation of speed or anything. Because man, them things go like that Traxxas Rustler. That thing goes so fast, you can really mess some stuff up. The truck, that is. All right. Such an absolutely amazing RC car. Oh man, if you guys look at any of the reviews on this thing, they just go crazy over it. Sure glad they had one there yesterday. Sure wasn't expecting to do anything like that. It was on my wish list, so to speak. And has been since it first came out, but I mean, this thing was unobtainable for the longest time. Even Amazon doesn't have it on Prime, and I got it from that dealer less than what Amazon was selling it, and he had it. That was crazy. Absolutely crazy he had that thing. All but impossible to do this one-handed. If you can climb that with, oh yeah. It says I don't care. I got the front disc locks that doesn't turn as sharp. It's crazy how slow you can go with this thing. Let's unlock it. Turns a lot sharper with the diffs unlocked. I mean, you just can't drive this thing one-handed with this controller. It's horrible. That's all full open diffs. It says I don't care. If I can steer this thing, I bet you this will get it. Yeah, that'll get her. Let's go full lock, see if we can pull out of this thing without dragging the front end. I don't think it's going to make it. No. There she goes. In the wet muck of our wet lawn. I just can't get my fingers in all the places they need to be. Maybe that's by design, so you're not out goofing around one-handed. It's probably a wise thing. That's crazy, that top speed of that thing, isn't it? That granny gear is something else. That's just what you want. Let's see if I can get up that. Oh yeah, it doesn't even care. Even in this slippery muck. Lovely. So this is a sound you hear, that high-pitched sound. That freaks dogs out. So I was playing around here a little bit and like, dang. That double tap reverse. And I don't think there's any way of writing that out of the stock ECM. And this one's fully locked in front and rear diff lock at all times, which is perfectly fine. It does great. It just pretty much goes anywhere you point it, which is cool. It's almost like the suspension is set up a little stiffer on this thing. I may have to adjust this thing, make sure it's got the right amount of sag. And I think Traxxas puts 30 weight oil in there, which seems to be thick. But there's fundamentally something different in the way that Bronco rides. And I know it's more weight and stuff, but it shouldn't make that huge of a difference. Telling you, if you guys aren't into this kind of stuff, you should be. Oh, there's a nice steep one. Oh yeah, I don't even care. These things pretty much just do whatever. I was trying to steer the other one a while ago there and try to drive up one of those things. I was trying to do too many things all at once. My feeble little mind says, can't handle that smoke. Back her off a notch. So Kelly's got all these ideas for making ourselves a little obstacle course out here. We do all kinds of stuff with wood and that double tap reverse. See, it's going forward. And watch, if I just hit reverse, nothing. You gotta go tap, tap. I thought something was wrong with it at first. It's probably something that's been around a while. I just don't know about it. So the gearing on this one's probably in the middle, maybe a little more towards the second gear on the Bronco. Definitely doesn't have that super low granny gear. And I'm not sure this doesn't actually go faster than that one does in second gear. Could be weight or whatever, I don't know. All right. I'm gonna play some more here. I'm here to tell you there is 1,001 challenges over that lawnmower deck. I will literally be out here past dark. That's so fun. I can't stop leaving it alone. All the different angles and approaches and priceless. Me and my little rabbit sniffing Sasha coming down. Oh, got a neighbor coming from way down. Come on, we gotta go. We can get ran over by a car. Well, hello there, YouTube. That's a quiet night. Very quiet day. Just some light little sprinkled misty things here and there.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was just calm. Everything's still wet. Oh, that was Abby down there. I was like, what the heck was that noise?
What's making noise?
Crazy old Abby.
Yeah.
Dogs are all lounged out inside there. It's the funniest thing. It's funny that now Sasha and Leo
them two
always
like
bundle up together.
Yeah.
It's the cutest thing.
Big old ox and a little princess.
Yeah, the princess. Oh man, what a goofy dog.
She is.
But that was fun goofing around again.
Yeah.
With RC cars. What do you do? Oh, we play with RC cars. I went and cleaned the truck up. Still got a little bit on the Bronco. Truck looks like it did when it came out of the box.
Very good.
Things all cleaned up. I need to adjust the braking programming and stuff on that thing.
Kind of stops.
Yeah, I let go of the throttle and it just locks the wheels. I was like, whoop, that's a little too much. But anyway, I think on that, we're just going to put a close to the day. How about that? It's only like 6:30 or something. So.
Yeah, something like that. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Friday or Saturday.
Heck yeah. Abby's down there going, just love on me, mama.
Just more and more.
All right. We'll see you guys in the morning.
We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.